Cashier's order or CO, or known as the banker's check. This is basically a check issued by the banks in Sing dollar, issued by the banks or on behalf of the customer. It's a more preferred form of check payment, especially for very large amount. Amount and service charge are collected upfront. So basically, as a customer, if I buy a cashier's order, I got to pay the amount plus service charge. When presented, the cashier's order is good for payment. It's basically as good as cash. This is how a cashier's order look like. Okay, this cashier's order is issued by the best bank paid to St. Joseph Institute, right? Okay, and the amount is 7,388. Okay, and signed by the bank's officer. Take note, this is in local currency. Demand draft. This for payment in foreign country. Take note, this for foreign country. So basically, not in Singapore but other country, and usually in the foreign currency too. And the payment is ordered to overseas bank. Payment order is to overseas bank, and the physical draft has to be sent by post. So it's subject to delay, and sometimes even lost in mail. This is how demand draft looks like. This is all issued by HSBC. Okay, the currency is foreign currency, Jap yen. All right. Telegraphic transfer is a secure and efficient method of sending funds electronically from one bank account to another bank account in a foreign country. The journey of the telegraphic transfer begins with the sender's initiation. Basically, the sender will give instruction to the banks to send money out. And the banks, through a series of banks, they will send the money to a recipient's bank's account in another country. Next, we look at telegraphic transfer, or in short, we call it TT. Okay, it's much faster. Okay, basically, it's a much faster and more efficient means for payment required urgently. The use of electronic means, especially usually telex. Commission and cable fees are payable. Customer usually basically instruct the bank to remit or TT the fund to beneficiary. And application for TT. Standing order is a periodic or regular payment to a particular person over a period of time. And the amount must be fixed. Take note, it has to be fixed, and the payment date has to be fixed each month, right? So it's a fixed instruction. Okay, the date amount is fixed, the date payment is fixed, and the account is debit directly, and fund is remitted to the other party. Interbank gyro is a three-way relationship between a customer, a bank, and a billing organization. Next, we look at interbank gyro. Gyro is a domestic electronic clearing system, and it allows for irregular amount and charge on different dates. So basically, it's in short, flexible. Customer that signs the gyro form authorizing the amount to be debited, okay, by the billing organization. Payment is initiated by the payee, basically the billing organization, on the payment dates. And it's convenient to both the customer and the billing organization. Wrong, if what happens if is there any wrong debits amount, basically wrong transaction, okay, wrong amount debited, wrong debits, it will be refund. Okay, of course, investigation after the investigation. Usually organization have good internal control over this. They will investigate about the matters and do the appropriate uh, transaction to correct it. And organization are sponsored by banks. So basically, the banks will make sure that all these organizations are of good, make sure they do things properly. MCQ. What is the fastest way to transfer money from Singapore to United States of America? Cashier's order, demand draft, telegraphic transfer, or gyro? The answer is telegraphic transfer.